Stop smacking that gun. Welcome to that on purpose. Welcome into the company. Thank you all. It is go ahead, Sosa. You got to say it. Ain't he drinking?
Toxic Thursday.
There you go. Damn, who done licked the red off your lollipop?
Whoa, pause that up, B.
Shut up, man. What's going on? Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming into the podcast. This is the company as we have established over the last 350 shows. Today is Thursday, 10:09, January 26th. We have made it through January, which has been an obstacle for a lot of us, unfortunately. January has been.
I felt like OJ running through the airport.
I'm just like, what the hell is going on? It might be retrograde. I think Rich got like an easy button up there because he didn't even look down. He just
who was that for, Rich?
When I said it was retrograde.
Yeah. Oh, it's for Brian? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We said obstacle. I just thought of OJ jumping over the chairs and the hurts and stuff.
I mean,
you're why I thought of OJ.
God damn, that's an old commercial.
Yeah. Still relevant.
Yes, it is. OJ is keeping himself relevant for some reason. That was a fake tweet, though, right? Somebody tell me that was a fake tweet.
What?
When
he was,
I don't know what you're talking about. OJ was talking about somebody. It was a rapper's wife. She said something out of line, and then the rapper said something under her, like, you need to calm down. And then OJ at the bottom was like, hey, if you need some help, I got something that can help you cut that problem out. Or something to that.
Yeah, I don't know if that was real.
That can't be
I didn't
real.
even know about that.
That cannot be real.
That's not real, but you should cut it.
Oh no!
Oh my
god!
OJ's like, let me take a stab at it.
You know what I'm saying?
Dad jokes.
Yeah.
Hey, aren't that all the Lil Wayne's bars? Somebody broke that down. I said that is real. Yeah. Lil Wayne bars are really just dad jokes.
That's who I was trying to figure out who didn't like Lil Wayne, and it's all y'all.
No, I have appreciation for him. I don't like everything.
I don't hate him.
I appreciate cutting this music off.
Yeah.
Nick does not like him. Evil Sosa does not like him.
Can't fucking stand that bitch.
Wait,
I like more of his mixtapes. I'm not big on his albums. What's up?
Under the
thank you, Sosa.
Under the condition of anonymity, fuck that bitch.
Damn, what did he do?
That wasn't really him. So anyway, a lot of things have been going on this week, and we got a few things that we can talk about. First of all, Shannon Sharp's sweater was amazing, and I need this fucking sweater.
Oh, I was joking in the chat. I said that's your birthday present.
I didn't think you like it. To be honest with you,
no, I'm kidding. I'm fucking with you. I mean, but now I think it's been Googled a shit ton since he wore it because people were trying to figure out what the hell he had on. And it turns out it was some kind of.
Hey, his publicist, like he said, his publicist is on it.
Yeah, his style was the stylist.
I'm sorry, stylist.
Yeah, he was just like, you saw the stylist. I said, your stylist ain't man. Your stylist is getting money right now.
Yeah, right. Your stylist is happy that happened because nobody would have saw this sweater if none of that happened.
Correct.
Right. This $5,000 sweater this dude had on.
Unfortunately, you're right. But yeah.
So
it's
y'all
dope.
want to see that in a lot of places.
It's
a
dope.
little flourish. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. If I had the money, I'd wear something like that. I like blues and grays and blacks and whites.
But
so
do you like crochet?
I would have wore that shit, and y'all wouldn't have said nothing.
I wouldn't. I'd be like, wow, Brian's out here flourishing. I'd have been hella shocked.
Bow tie.
Yeah.
Oh, so you didn't like Brother Musan, huh?
I loved him, but I mean, I get why he wore it.
That's a Wire reference for anybody who ain't watched it.
Oh, okay.
He needed a bigger role, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I hope everybody's having an amazing week, man. We made it almost through month one. We got 11 more to go, and we can do this all over again next year. Hey, and I know a lot of people are going through it. We're gonna try to keep it light tonight. I know a lot of people are going through some shit. You know, we got how many mass shootings now? 30.
Probably another one since we last talked about it. You know, America.
Fuck yeah. This place is still on fire.
So you do. So I do want to qualify that one statement when they talk about mass shootings, right? Because when I looked at that report, like when they showed the map, and they actually brought up Durham, and Durham's like pretty much in my backyard, right? And they count that as a mass shooting because remember, a mass shooting is anytime there is a shooting where 3 or more people are killed or injured, right?
Mm-hmm.
The one in Durham was a drive-by.
I mean, that counts.
So, right, it counts. It's just that it's the perspective of what it means. Because I hope it's not like there is still a problem, but the way that it's talked about, it's like it's the same. It's like it's the same incident as in someone going up and shooting a school. It's still a problem, but understand that the way they're statistically categorizing it, which is why it's like all of these incidents happen, but why very few of them get media coverage? It's like, well, there you go.
Mm-hmm. I got you.
Okay, that makes sense.
Well, I mean, that makes
still
sense.
A problem now. Yeah, I do not want to trivialize it and make it seem like I'm like, oh no, we don't.
No, we don't think you are.
But from that standpoint, it's like because you got to remember both sides have some sort of agenda that kind of play into this, right? So those sides is trying to do more gun control in that sense. It's like, well, look at how it's being determined, right? Mm-hmm. So whenever they talk about these incidents, when there's multiples, keep that in mind too. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. And we don't want to spend too much because I know this
No,
just be happy you didn't gangbang your coworkers and still have a job. How about that?
God damn it.
Hold on.
Oh, he said gangbang. Got it. I'm like, oh, guilty.
Yeah, no.
I had to process that.
No.
Never with anybody else, just myself. Yeah, just myself.
What?
I don't know what the fuck Izzo talking about.
I'm lost.
I'm lost. They offered that bitch $10,000 for this.
Yeah, I'm like,
two shows. They want to see.
And I'm like, that's not what they want to see. What they call it? The gawk. What? That's what people want to see.
Exactly. They don't want to see Morty. They don't want to see Morty dancing on a pole. Like that's not what I want to see when I go out there. But
I'm sorry. What?
That packaging is terrible, man.
But did she accept it?
As I said, I ain't gonna be nobody manager. But as I said, that's a low ball. She can dream higher than that. Ride this 15 minutes of fame. Oh, take away Rod.
No pun intended.
Take advantage of it.
That's how we got into this situation.
No, hold on a second. Izzo should have slapped his knee after that one.
I know. Would have been too obvious because I didn't mean to say it.
Exactly how we got into this now. Riding shit. Anyway, but we do have a few topics on the show sheet, so we're going to get into a couple of them here. Let me just bring it back up. So, what do we want to attack first? What do we want to go to first? Anybody got any not shotgun topics, but any? Would you prefer to go to, let's see, last call for?
Oh, any preferences?
Any preferences?
Nah, not really.
Anything you wish, and then 50 Cent and them's contribution to hip hop, and we could talk about yoga.
Oh, thank you for putting that one on there, Rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say the 50 Cent one would be a later one.
Okay.
Between that's the 50 Cent Jay-Z Eminem thing.
Yes.
Yeah, I would say last. I know we talk hard about hip hop, so I'd say the other ones first.
All right, so apparently people hating on my homegirl Erykah Badu because her and her daughter decided to advertise some yoga pants and put some pictures online that make your yoga pants look right and make your booty look right in the yoga pants.
Yams. Can I get those yams? Sweet
yams.
Yeah.
And let's go ahead and qualify this conversation because Erykah Badu's daughter is 18, still super young, but she is 18.
Yams.
And I don't know if y'all saw this. I wish I.
Damn it, Izzo.
So anyway, so yeah, people are upset. There are some women saying that they shouldn't be up there taking pictures like that. There are some soft dudes saying that They're prostituting. She's prostituting her daughter and shit like that. And
oh my god!
I honestly don't see anything wrong with it, and I know some people are going to be like, "Of course you don't. You're a man." Blah 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 blah. These women are grown, and this is a woman with her daughter looking after what her daughter does.
Thank you. Putting money in the daughter's pocket as well.
Putting money in the daughter's pocket. And the baby's fathers, if you want to call them that, or the baby's father, that's DOC's daughter, right?
DOC's daughter, yep.
That's DOC's daughter. He's fine with it. So I don't see how other people on the outside could just have so much strong opinions on somebody else's decisions if the decision seem to be made intelligently.
You need to shut the fuck up, because if
now you got
people should be involved, if they have a problem with it, it still ain't our business. But you could have discourse, but there's no discourse to be had. I don't think there was any in the first place, because why real quick, why do some women this gonna sound bad, because it's not any women that I know, but like online, it's like they attack women who showed their sexuality. And I'm like, why can't they? Because I mean, I hear all the music on the dudes and the women's side, and you sing to it in the club and you do this and you do that. So what's the difference? It doesn't. Is it the thing people don't want to see us look like that in front of white people? I don't understand. I don't know. It doesn't compute for me. I'm trying to figure it out.
No, go ahead, Brian.
No. he said I had to tiptoe. Nah, because it's like, like I don't understand why they attack sexuality so much for grown people. Like, they attack it.
You know what this reminds me of in a parallel situation? It's like, whenever they have the teacher who wears a very form-fitting dress and she's shapely in the right way, and for whatever reason people take offense to it because of her presentation, right? Whereas I think this kind of has a similar parallel. Like, if it was the way I'm thinking about it is like, well, what if it wasn't the ideal body type, right? Would the conversation be the same?
No.
Around this issue?
No. Of course not. Of course not. If it was teachers that looked like teachers when we were in school, nobody would say shit. They'd be like, "Oh, look at Miss Duncan. Oh, she about to go to church tonight." What?
That is actually
now that these women are out here looking like Buffy the Body, in the body, not the face. There's a problem.
Okay, Charlamagne.
Don't blank that out. You know I'm right.
Okay, Charlamagne. Like a deer in headlights. We still remember that.
But yeah, now that people are shaped differently now and they're still pursuing the same careers, there's a problem. So I think it's just people. I don't know if it's insecurity or maybe you wish you looked like that. I don't want to say that because that seems kind of toxic.
Yeah, because I can't speak to all those women on there, and I don't click to look at their profile and look. But I just find it really crazy. I thought they would big that up. I don't know.
Right, because it's not like it's not even like she was wearing anything out of the ordinary. It's like, this is basically like, okay, well, you go to Target. Yeah, you go to Target at like 11 o'clock.
I can see that all
leggings
day long.
That's a thing.
Go to the grocery store, let's say after 7, 8 o'clock, and people just in there either coming from the gym or just went out the house. Same shit.
Go to the fucking gym.
Yeah, nah. Those people saying that ain't going to the gym. I think that's.
You're right. People saying it.
I'll get canceled for that, but I'm just keeping it stacked. That's my educated guess. Is they probably ain't at the gym.
Well, okay, because the people saying it made bad dick decisions and they jealous.
Because I ain't go front at the gym. Of all shades and colors, there's a lot of yams that look like that because they at the gym. That's all I can say.
Yep.
Just hey, that's all I can say. Nixon.
Throw my hands. Oh Lord.
Yeah, so that's all I can say.
Yeah.
Don't say Uncle Izzo didn't tell you.
Uncle Izzo.
I'm trying to see if I can pop this here.
Oh, pop what?
Hold on.
Okay.
What?
See, somebody already caught you with what you said. Pop, what? I don't know what's going on, Brian.
It's been canceled. He just didn't know it. Dead man walking.
Dead man walking. Dead man walking.
What?
I haven't watched that movie in a long time.
What was that?
Shawshank Redemption?
Oh, okay.
No. That's not that. That's the other movie. That was what's the one with Tom Hanks and what's the other dude?
Oh,
He died? Huh?
Green Mile.
Green Mile.
There you go.
There was a movie called Dead Man Walking, but we ain't nobody watching.
No, but they said on that Dead Man Walking.
Hold on, okay, I got it. Here you go.
Yeah, we had to fill in space because we don't know what you're doing, Brian.
Yeah.
Oh, it ain't there either. I was actually about to try to do something that would have given us a lot of levity to this conversation and context, but
levity.
Good word. I can't find it. Anyway,
but
yeah, so so of course, like we said, they the fathers of the children don't care, and apparently Erica don't give a shit. I think Erica is just I don't give a fuckingest person I've ever seen in my life. So I hope they don't think that they're doing any kind of damage to her or what she feels or believes, because you're not. Erica don't care.
As this right on brand, she shouldn't. Beautiful woman, got
Erica
spirit. I've never heard anybody say anything bad about her
at all.
Yeah, Shan.
What's that?
She said,
"Hey, Shan, what's going on?" Yeah, Badu. Badu. So, hey, I think I can do this now. Let me see if I can pop this up here.
Yep. Okay.
You said what?
You gonna hurry up? I'm gonna start singing yams again.
Please don't. Please don't.
No, I'm gonna sing the original version, not the one that everybody keep talking about now.
There it is.
Oh shit. Brian, you're confused right now.
Never mind. Fuck it. I was trying to. I'm on my laptop and I was trying to put the picture of Erica by doing her daughter up, but so never mind. You name my name.
Google the shit.
Oh, I know your name. Yeah, I do. I didn't know if you want me using your name or your screen name. But anyway, that is one of the things that is happening in the world today. So, Erica, we love you. We don't care. You keep doing your damn thing, and the rest of them gonna fall in line. That's just how it works. So
exactly
that part.
Rich put a topic on. We put a few topics on the list today. Let's do this. Splash Mountain is gone. I know a lot of people are butthurt over the fact that Splash Mountain is going from Disney World.
Disney World.
I get them confused.
It's also gonna be gone from Disney
World. Is Florida. Land.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what was that? Well, what's the run on that? Like 25 years?
No,
something like that.
I think
like,
it's longer than
that. 30, almost like 31.
1990, maybe
92. The reason I went there in 91. Only time I went, and I told Rich in the chat, they were building it when I went.
Right.
Yeah, it opened next year. That's why I remember.
It's crazy that it seems that ride's been there longer than that though.
Yeah,
it does. Yeah,
because that was like really one of their first like water type rides. They didn't have that kind of stuff. Like you had to go to like Busch Gardens and Six Flags for more of that stuff.
Well, right. Six Flags closed. You talking about Six Flags in Atlanta? Huh.
Might have. I've been reading Six Flags ain't been doing well. People ain't been going to theme parks as much.
No, man, because that shit's still out there.
COVID.
It's still a thing. I can attest to that. It's still a thing. So yeah, I mean, a lot of people are hurt. It's been, I mean, how long are you supposed to leave a tourist attraction up at a theme park? So,
Six Flags.
As long as you want.
Damn, Six Flags in Georgia have been there for 55 years.
Didn't Epcot Center go down?
No, they redid the ride that's inside, which is Spaceship Earth, but that ride's still basically there.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, like they can leave a ride as long as they want. It's just they they changed them out. The thing is, though, is that Splash Mountain has a little bit of history that goes along with it, which is what people are trying to connect the move to. Is what it is.
I'm not following.
All right,
Sounds of the South.
Songs of the South.
Yeah.
Yeah, Song of the South. All right. So here's the thing with that ride, right? Now, keep in mind that ride was created in the 90s, right? Song of the South came in like the
40s, something like that.
Right. So the thing about that ride is that it uses Brer Rabbit and the bear from that feature. But Song of the South is about a post-slavery Reconstruction era story about this sharecropper who's telling the kids about, how good the land in the world is and what have you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's where the song Zippity Doo Dah comes from.
Yep.
That's where that comes from.
And for the record, that movie is not on Disney Plus.
It is, yes.
Of course not.
Disney will never see the light of day. I can promise you that.
Before Nick got on the podcast, we had talked about that.
Yeah,
they trying to forget that shit.
Exactly.
And they're trying to whitewash Walt Disney's reputation for being racist too.
Oh yeah,
right.
Oh, really quick. Do they still show that? I haven't watched Family Guy in years. Do they still show that Family Guy episode making fun of Disney?
You know what? That's a good point.
That shit was good.
They do.
Here's the thing, right? Because speaking
because Fox is Disney now.
I'm gonna tie it back in a second because it was the episode. The only episode that is not on Disney Plus for The Simpsons is the Michael Jackson episode. That is the only.
Are you
one
serious?
I am dead serious.
Bleeding Gums? Not Bleeding Gums. What was the dude's name?
I forgot what his name was.
He looked like Barry White, but yet he was a singer.
No. Remember there wasn't that guy. He was like a heavy set dude with like Bleeding Gums Murphy was the Barry White.
Yeah,
dude.
Sorry, that's Barry White. But I remember watching that one and used to be like, that sounded like Michael Jackson. And never until the internet age I knew it fucking was.
That's correct. That's the only episode that is not on Disney Plus.
What the
so
hell,
I don't know.
man?
I don't know if the Family Guy episode's on there, but they mimic the animation style.
Bruh, and show how racist they were to like Jewish people and black people. Whoa, especially Jewish people. Boy,
so
man.
Yeah, so this is where it comes back to Songs of the South, right? Disney is trying to bury it, and people are saying that they're replacement of that ride because they're pretty much going to just restructure it and make it into Tiana's the Princess and the Frog, right? So the thing is folks are trying to connect it. Now, I think it's a little bit of both because you can easily market Tiana better because I'm going to be honest with you, most people like probably under the age of 40, have no idea where those characters came from. But if you put Tiana on there, it's like, okay, we got something here. Mm-hmm. But then you also add the fact that it's like, the magical Negro trope incarnate basically is in that movie.
Shit.
Yeah. So a lot of people don't know the original story behind that ride, not the ride, but around Songs of the South and why it's such a big deal with this ride being moved over. But folks are trying to say whether or not it's racist or not. And it's like,
aren't most tropes racist?
I mean,
regardless of race, regardless of whatever.
Yeah, there's a stereotype inherent behind it, right? So it is what it is. But but this kind of also goes back to whether or not it's like product of time kind of thing. Because if you look, let's be honest, right? If you look at that movie at that time, that was like, oh, sure. You look at it now, you're like, ooh, I would like that will never see the light of day.
Cringe,
you see what I'm saying?
Cringe, super cringe. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
We used to sing that Dumbo song and not know no better.
I beat unsee about everything. Yes.
Yeah.
When you have a character, you have a character named Jim Crow.
There you go.
Yeah.
Like when
I ain't mean to say nigga then. Oops.
I don't know.
It just hit me. Wow.
Context.
Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry. What you about to say, Sosa?
I can't go after that.
I didn't mean to say it.
I follow that up. Anything I was gonna say, don't fucking.
I'm sorry.
You gotta let it breathe a minute. It's got to go for a little while.
Izzo on one tonight, man.
And I'm sober as a nun. That's the fucked up part.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, if that's the reason, then of course you got people saying I'm pretty sure somebody has already said I'm canceling my Disneyland tickets if they're gonna take that ride down for that. I'm pretty sure
They'll be back. They'll be back 6 months later. It's
Right.
cool.
I mean,
Yeah.
That's how it is with anything when you consume. You're not leaving over that type of thing.
fake rage. Fake rage is just annoying.
My thing is just keep it in your head. Every battle ain't meant to be spoken of, let alone fought. I be wanting to tell people that.
I mean, shut the fuck up.
Like every viewpoint does not have to be spewed into the universe. I wish some people would learn that. Just keep it to yourself.
Yeah, spew it to your wife.
Okay.
All right. Maybe that would have never mind.
Yeah, stop. Cut it out. While you were here. You can get canceled during the show, damn it.
No. This ain't a cancel. She should have got canceled. I said maybe that's what the that cop's husband should have did, and she wouldn't have
God,
there.
I knew he was gonna go there.
I ain't not getting canceled for that. She did the work.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Oh, she did the work.
That
This poor lady
situation will never get old of me. That
Yeah.
shit was wild.
That's the meme of the month.
Did we even really talk about that on the show? Did we?
No.
No.
I think briefly, but I don't think it actually
You
was
joked
like,
about it, but never talked about it.
never.
So
So what
really
happened?
quick.
Whatever
Go
happened
ahead.
to making mistakes and learning and then being able to move on? Like
No.
social media has completely destroyed that option.
Brian.
No, he's
Brian.
staying with her as of right now.
No, Brian. Here's the thing. It's like Childish Gambino's album, Because the Internet.
I love that album.
Because the internet, right?
That's the like. There is
Yeah.
no like. Today you cannot make a mistake because it can be replayed over and over again.
Oh, you mean in that sense? I got you.
Yeah, in that sense. Like
But-
how many that probably happened a million times in police history. But she just picked the wrong time to do it.
But
Well-
in regular person terms, y'all think he knew? And was
Talking
he
about the
present
husband?
and was he present for any of it? That shit is just weird. That's way too much.
Well,
He has to know and he has to be into it.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
he might have.
too many.
He might have a feeling to say no, like actually knew that she was getting like dug out. No,
Like,
I'm gonna try to.
like, does he know or is he sitting in the room? No.
Well, I'm gonna try to figure out a PC way of saying this.
so
You know, if 6 people sat in the driver's seat of your car, because
Yeah, it's gonna feel different. You can say what you need to say. You
that
can
seat
say
gonna
what
be
you need
hot.
to say. It's gonna be
Still
hot.
will-
Your
still
sweet
will
spot
lose.
ain't the sweet spot. Something
Yeah.
ain't right.
There's something sticky in the console.
Nah, see, nah.
Come on, man. I'm
hey,
you talking about a warm seat, basically,
No,
is all
no.
you're trying to say.
Izzo, I mean,
Brian, you were there, and then you went.
No,
Oh, shit.
Brian's saying her Carfax is fucked up.
Yeah.
Carfax is
I
bad,
don't pull that sheet.
Her Carfax done been all down the east coast. Like,
Y'all
you
are
know how
talking-
car done
see-
been everywhere? That car done been everywhere.
Y'all are just basically saying like a rental Carfax being.
Oh, that
pulled
bitch
and
is
saying,
fleet. Oh yeah, she
Oh,
is
yeah.
fleet.
Yeah,
That's
it's
a
rental. That's like I say, fleet. It was
She
in
is car from
Georgia,
Avis right now.
Texas,
She's a-
Wyoming.
She's an
a lot of
enterprise
stuff.
He
car.
bought the car and still rented out. That's what it feels like.
You trying to say he's Turo?
He Turo. Yeah,
That's good.
That's terrible.
That's
Hey,
horrible.
man.
That's so terrible.
Hey,
I
so
just that
what I
situation
read-
is so weird.
what I read
And you
was
Mhm.
Go ahead.
what I read real quick. What I read was she said they were in an open marriage.
They
But-
are.
That's what she said. According
Oh,
to
yeah,
him,
yeah.
I didn't agree to this.
Oh, wait, he said that?
He said that.
Sure, yeah.
And then when some people say, let's be in an
Thank
open
you, Rich.
marriage, they mean like, when the door is open in our house. They don't mean like you in the warehouse.
I
In the
mean,
warehouse.
I don't think this guy's ready for no entanglements. I'm just saying.
Hell
Well,
no.
No.
I'm just saying.
And the way I
Man.
figure, and I'm not talking from any sort of experience, but you don't just jump into like
I
a
don't think too many people can.
4-on-1 situation, 6-on-1, right? 6-on-1 situation
601.
for your first
think
time.
About it,
right?
might be people we don't even know about.
Oh, no.
Some people might have got away with it. Like, hey, I cut it. I ain't tell nobody.
Yeah, he done rode the fair before.
Yeah, but this, I don't know, man. It's almost to the point where like she's so wrong. She's all wrong. She's the wrong person in this. But I'm almost feeling sorry for her because the people won't let this die. Like the media won't let it die.
Oh, no.
Can I be toxic for 1 second?
Go ahead and be toxic.
No.
Toxic Thursdays.
No. This ain't really like bad. Do you think? Remember how we talked about the Erykah Badu thing? Do you think there's women on the internet? And this is not the women. I don't know these women personally to act like this. Do you think there's women on there that would cape for her? Somehow, I want to. How would people spin that?
Absolutely. Woman power, empowerment. She's just securing her sexuality, and she.
But how? But that's why I want to pull back.
If a man,
so why
was
do
with
we
6
spin
women,
that? But people just showed their butt in pants, not twerking, making money off of it, and that's just the double standard out here.
It's different people. I mean, I'm sure the people that were caping for Small Wonder over there.
Small Wonder.
RS 232
port.
That's what she kind of looked like. Say what?
That's the port she used. Why I know that, I don't know.
God. Whatever. Whoever was caping for her came
with the data.
Erykah Badu. So
Erykah Badonk.
Shut up.
Damn, okay.
Nick is so
God damn. Izzo did something tonight. He ain't sober, goddammit.
Oh, I had pre-workout earlier.
Oh, okay.
But that's like at 5, and I've worked that off and I've eaten, so I'm good.
You know that beta alanine ain't nothing but toxic powder.
Oh, you know I got beta alanine by itself too.
Oh shit, where you get that from? Pure.
Dang, you sound like it was a drug. Nah, vitamin shop. When I had a pre-workout, I didn't have it, so I bought some beta alanine. So I need that kick.
Damn, you don't buy that unless you know what the fuck you're doing. Like people don't just randomly go in there and be like, "Let me get the beta."
Oh, it makes my ears feel like I want to pull them off sometimes.
Yeah. That's exactly.
I took my headphones off. That's how nobody looking. I was like,
Yep.
Because like all the sensation goes out to your ears.
Well, that's why I said they really shouldn't be selling that C4 energy drink in like convenience stores because that has a shit ton of beta alanine in it.
Yeah, if people aren't used to it, they don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah, you sitting there buying Red Bulls for a week and then you just flip over to a C4, you might die.
Yeah. Because at least I know what it feels like, but some people don't.
No. Yeah, so don't buy that shit, y'all.
Yeah.
So so that waterfall or whatever it was, I had never been on that thing.
You've never been on Splash Mountain?
Splash Mountain, no. We went to Disney World my senior trip.
Oh, you went one of those? I heard
that.
I
did 99.
I did.
And you know, it was a long time ago because that's when Britney Spears was performing.
Damn. That's what I remember. One of y'all said Britney Spears performed. Okay.
Yeah.
I can't.
Damn, boy,
I hate to say it. I can't remember who. Oh, you know what?
Christina Milian.
No.
That would have been one of her early
I'm trying to remember.
I can't remember.
It's like my mind wants to say
what year was it?
But I'm trying to remember.
Speaking of girl from 3LW, that one. You heard about her?
She was saying something. She was saying something stupid on the.
She said she was messing with 3 dudes from B2K, the ones that were Omarion at the same time, and I was like, I want to go. Choo choo, or
she was like,
or you were talking to them and messing with them at the same time.
She said, "So I did it within the past. You know, I got it is what it is."
Yeah, and she said everybody got through their whole phase, is what she said. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, but you don't have to bring it up 20 years later.
Yeah, you don't have to say it. They didn't say it.
Right.
Because they forgot. They don't remember that shit. It ain't like it was a chick you recognize on the street.
That is true, because you got to think about it. There was 3 major girls in 3LW. One be on TV, was on TV all the time. She was on a show. Then the other one's acting in movies, and then it's her. And I always thought she was the cutest. And it's like she was the one everybody remembered. That's the one I thought was the cutest.
Anytime you mention 3LW, somebody say. Anytime you mention 3LW, somebody say promises. So everybody. So people remember her. I don't remember the other 2 chicks.
Well, remember the one who plays in Power.
Power.
Adrienne Bayon, whatever the hell her name is. She's prominent. She does stuff on
like
TV
a talk show or something. Yeah,
they canceled that show, but she was on it for a while.
Hey, you see the speaking of talk shows, you see the principal from Abbott Elementary has a talk show now. Like she's grown up.
James.
I mean,
yeah.
It's kind of about time, man. She's a stand-up comedian. She didn't pay her dues.
She blew up. She blew up. Yeah, I'm happy for her.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's good shit.
Still don't know if that's a one though.
Oh, it's a one.
Everybody giving it a one.
We don't have to talk about that offline, but
come on, man, Brian.
Brian. So, because she remind me of somebody I don't like.
I can feel you there. That's like somebody tried to set me up with somebody that looked like my cousin, and I said, "No, what you mean, blah blah blah?"
Oh,
like he didn't know her, my cousin, but I like
right.
Cousin, so it was a no.
What's going on, Rob? How you doing, man?
It was weird to me, so I've been.
Hey, it's Roberto.
Roberto is how they said it on Waterboy. Roberto. She let me see her boobies.
Why the hell is that? What you remembered out of
was that
Vicky Valancourt?
Oh, you talking about Waterboy?
Yeah,
Waterboy. What were you thinking? Long as
I didn't hear him.
Oh. Speaking of that young lady in Waterboy, that is one of my my non-black crushes.
Ew.
That she fine to me. She said
I'm into that when I said I wasn't.
Mareka Baloo.
Clemson people flip stuff.
What's her name?
What you said? So what you say?
Isn't it Faruka Balaki?
Something like that.
She got a weird name.
I'm about to say Farouk. Only Farouk.
But she was on what was the witch? What was the witch show? The witch
Craft.
She was Charmed. Oh, I'm sorry. Craft. What the fuck? Right.
Yeah, the Craft. Yeah. With
the witches on the Craft.
Rachel True. Rachel
the
True.
chicks on the Craft would kill them women on Charm.
Both shows. Oh, fuck yeah.
I've never seen it.
I didn't even say
remember the cover.
But yeah, the Craft was dope. That's one of my non-black crushes.
I mean, I don't. Okay, I get it.
Nick, I'm just gonna leave it here. Leave it here.
I'm not going with you, Matt. Clemson player, legit.
What?
Here comes Rob with his bullshit.
When y'all talking, I'm gonna just Google.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah, I don't even want to Google this. What the hell?
Oh man. All right, so let's get on to the next topic here because the Splash Mountain topic is over. Anything you wish you got a last shot at seeing or experiencing, and it's kind of connected to the Splash
Mountain, connected to the Splash Mountain thing, right?
So anything that y'all wish y'all could have done before it was over, or anything you could have done before the time expired.
So I'm gonna say this is just because it's another ride, right? I wish I would have had one more chance to get on Back to the Future before they closed it.
Okay. That's a good.
When did they close it?
Shit, just look that up. Gross.
It was I think was it in like 07?
Damn. Right.
Okay.
Yeah, gross. Thanks, Izzo.
I'm about to say.
I'm not reading that.
Is the last time you went? Is the time I went with you and Harry?
I think so, Izzo.
Yeah, I liked it. I
said
up my head, man.
I'm trying to say it was. I said 07, but let me see. I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, that was that was 06. 06?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was well after that.
Rob, my man.
I'm not reading that.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
I'm good.
Wait,
no, but as far as a last chance to do something that I didn't do when I had the opportunity.
It was 2007, Izzo, by the way. It was.
Oh, so it was just the next year. Okay.
That's crazy.
Some of it I'm not going to say on the podcast.
Well, go ahead. I missed. What'd you say?
No, I said some things that you wish you had experienced or could have done before the time expired, or so you can't do it no more.
All right, Brian, don't repeat the rest.
Are we saying things we experienced we wish you got again, or things you never got to do? Which one?
See, Brian gonna cancel.
Let's go either way.
A last shot.
I'm with Brian on a good chunk of it. Come back to me. I'll figure it out. I'm thinking.
Well, when I was in Vegas, I really wish we could have did something to go down into the Grand Canyon.
But didn't you do that later?
No, we just rode around the we rode bicycles around the rim of it.
Oh, you want to go
we didn't
down?
go
No, I
east.
don't want to do that.
Yeah, I want to go down. From what I understand, you can't even get near it now because it's full of water. Like the whole thing's flooded.
Really?
That's good.
Yeah.
They got a lot of water in Vegas that they never had gotten before.
Oh yeah, they had all that rain this past summer. Well, that
Mhm.
summer, fall, but that's good. I know that it's not good for them; they ain't used to it. But the levels of water there were insanely low for a while.
Yeah.
Well, see, it's weird. It's like I talked to somebody that was living in California. It's like everybody was complaining and distraught that they weren't getting water or any water, and
Nah,
they've
it's
been having
been
it dry for so long. Now it's been raining. Now people complaining that it's raining too much.
The earth balances itself out sometime. It seems like that. That's how I felt here because we went through a part of the summer where we were getting like not enough rain, and this fall and winter, that's all it freaking does. It's all it freaking does. And I'm like, we gonna have sinkholes again because it doesn't get warm enough to dry out. Then it starts raining again. 5 Points is going to fall in a hole. Harpootlian, that's how they get them back. You can't sell this shit now, huh?
God damn it. But I don't know anything, Sosa. Anything that you wish you had a last shot at?
Definitely, I got definitely. I wish I could go back to Chicago between 95 and 98 with a good camera and just take good pictures. That's it.
Oh wow.
Really?
Skyline, Michael Jordan restaurant that's no longer around. Ditka's, like different places that are no longer around. The way the Hard Rock Cafe used to look, shit like that. So that's my main one.
Yeah, I kind of wish I could have had a better camera or a camera period back then because there was a lot of stuff that I wish I could take a look at now.
Because remember, it was the disposable shit.
Yeah.
You know what? It's funny you mentioned that, Sosa, because over Christmas, Arlene had a disposable camera and she was taking shots while over the Christmas holiday, and it is amazing how terrible a lot of those photos came out.
My God,
like
you didn't have it. There was no like, hold up, let's see, let's focus or whatever. It was just point and click because there was no preview.
Okay, so let me give you. Let me give you a quick. Let me give a quick. I don't know, a caveat or whatever. Let's say I can go back in time with a digital camera and take pictures between 95.
Oh, that'd be lit.
That's a good one.
I would love.
Wait. Say it again.
Go ahead.
Hey, Carla Marie. Say it again.
Take a digital camera from now with the goddamn 4K whatever, and then go back in time between 95 and 98 and take pictures.
Oh, we would climb your hair.
Fuck yeah.
It's also with the fro.
Cops see you with a weird ass camera, you be the first one to get your ass whooped. And you know what? Ain't no other cameras to film that shit, so it would just happen.
Yeah, you're right.
You just saw me in dress clothes in PE class looking stupid.
Shit, we all remember how that Ronnie King video looked. That shit looked like Bigfoot footage.
Exactly.
What the hell they was doing? It did.
It really does. Oh no, it wasn't no shot to that.
Yeah, no, Rich turned his shit off. I was like, and it looked like it was filmed from a light pole. I'm like,
that's it. Really it's just the way technology is. Just you remember 720p? I can't even fathom that.
Oh, I am a snob when it comes to watching stuff. Like I go, this shit. I go,
this is
find a 4K clip.
This is when I get quiet because I think I still got a 1080p TV.
But once you go to 4K, you don't watch shit in 1080. You're like,
right.
I got a 4K. Like when the NFL games are on like an app and they say 4K, I'm like, I'll be 5 seconds behind y'all. Y'all tell me if I'm gonna look at it clear though.
I got a question to follow up then. What's a big technological leap that you remember? Like it was one way the day before, and then all of a sudden,
music is the one that got my ass.
Oh god,
dial-up broadband. That's it.
That too. But it was like, but at least real quick, like at least like I remember having dial-up, but we went to school. You had T1, so I knew what the differences was.
Oh my god!
But when you you remember that we even called no shit T1 no more.
Yeah,
but really, I remember like think about it, going to Best Buy. Wherever you went to buy CDs, wherever you were, my homeboy went to summer school one year, and I guess at the end of class, because they had to stay all the end of class, they just let them use a computer. And he came back. He's like, "Hey man, there's this thing called Napster." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Oh
is
shit!
Yeah.
Like, I'll show you. So he showed me download songs he's playing. I'm like, wait, so you just type in the song, download it, and you can play the song? He's like, yeah, and I hear if you got one of those CD drives, you can burn it. I'm like, what the hell's burn me?
Are we talking about the weed?
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah. And that's what got me. It blew my mind. Because there's so much music I want to listen to, but I had no money.
God, man.
And I didn't have no older brothers and sisters, so I couldn't even get like them to get it for me. So it was rough.
Shit, I kind of got to go with Izzo, except
That's a good one.
for me it was the way you got music. I guess it's kind of the same way because I went into the military, had CDs, went into the military, 4 years in Hawaii, then came back. And all of a sudden, MP3 is starting to be like the shit. So you had an MP3 player.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, the whole shit that you remember from Time Cop, all that shit is actually real now. Rich know exactly.
You're right. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was like, wait, I don't have to carry this big ass disc player in my fucking back pocket no more.
Right.
This is great.
This the with the anti-skip.
Yeah.
Mine was
that 10-second skip thing was life.
Mine was video games. Because one day I'm at home playing, Genesis and whatever, and then I go to a friend's house and they got the Mario that you running free.
The 64, Mario 64.
Yeah, the 64. And that shit, it gave me a headache when I first saw it.
Yeah, I still can't play that type of game. It annoys me.
Yeah.
Like,
but that blew my mind. I'm like, you can go anywhere on the stage?
Remind me.
You can go anywhere on the stage.
You don't remember Mario? Oh, sorry, guys. Sosa was outside. Mario 64. That's like 96, right?
Out the streets.
Yeah, it had to be like 96
he
or
was
something
outside.
like that.
He was outside.
Y'all need to chill out.
Because for anybody listening, Sosa doesn't remember like anything like we hold dear in the 90s. It's like to heart.
He was outside.
Because he was outside. We were in the front yard outside, but we weren't outside like Sosa.
I was getting it.
But that was the huge technological jump for me.
Because you went from left to right, and all of a sudden it's like now it's 360.
Yeah, I can turn around and look at myself and all this other shit. Like, wow, this is crazy.
For video games, there was Dreamcast walking by, not EB Games, not GameStop. It was Electronics Boutique.
Ooh, you took it back.
Yes.
Ooh,
and
boy.
where they still, and y'all, and Rich, I know you came to Columbia. I know Brian, you might have around that time. But like in the mall, it was at that little corner, and it was Electronic Boutique, still in the fucking neon sign. And you walked by and you thought an NFL game was playing. I'm like, it's Saturday, ain't no NFL game on. And then you walk closer. Holy shit, that's a video game. That was like NFL 2K. It was like, whoa, how good it look.
Yeah.
Because for people listening, there wasn't no HD TVs were out, but nobody had it yet. It was just a little old 240p TV, so it looked real as hell from a distance.
The technology with football games jumped. So crazy because it was Tecmo Bowl and then it was NFL 2K.
It was Madden. No, you had Madden. You had Game Day. You had Game Day too.
Yeah.
Game Day looked. It was playable, but it was blocky.
Who published Game Day?
That was just Sony.
Okay. Y'all remember when PlayStation?
You're right.
Yeah. Do y'all remember when the first PlayStation dropped?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the game. I used to play Game Day on that. Yeah.
I thought when I first saw it, I thought it was a gimmick. I was like, Sony about to fuck this up.
What's funny, if the things didn't break down between them and Nintendo and them and Sega, like all that shit they were supposed to come out with other people, and honestly, we probably never hear of them. If they had partnered with Sega, we probably wouldn't have.
What was the Sega disc?
Saturn.
Yeah, Sega Saturn. Well, it was Sega Saturn.
They also had
Sega
CD.
Sega CD was like 92, 93 though. That was early.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Remember they had 32X? I played all of them. 32X was okay.
Sega was like 5 years ahead of every trend.
Yeah. The 32X was nothing but, honestly, it was nothing but like, it looked like PlayStation. It looked
just
exactly
like
PlayStation.
Yeah.
People complain about the size of like the Xbox. That Saturn was a big ass fucking console.
Yeah. I remember my friend had it for a little bit, and that thing was huge. Only thing to play is that Knights game.
Yeah, Knights.
All I play was Virtual Fighter.
Oh yeah.
We talk about the PS5. That motherfucking Saturn, man.
I don't think that Saturn was that big.
No, it wasn't that big, but we weren't. I was used to Sega Genesis. All of a sudden,
yes,
Saturn comes out.
Yeah, compared to yes, you're exactly.
Even the PS1 wasn't that big.
It's a lot more bulkier and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Shut the fuck up.
You know what? I blame myself. I walked in. I gave stuff to the alley.
I'm supposed to look fast on that. I'm losing my.
What was the movie? What was the movie when Mike Epps put the pot on his own? He said, "I slapped my damn self."
How high? Yeah, that's a high. Yeah.
Y'all remember when third-party like companies used to make video game systems? Like I remember JVC had a thing that had like a CD player / Sega CD and the Sega. Like my friend had, they used a lot of companies to make stuff like that.
I bet that whole house smelled like wires burning.
But JVC was a reputable brand then. At that time, JVC was actually a good brand. You know, JVC is just low-end Kenwood now for cars.
That damn thing looked like a hot plate. God damn, you just got two.
No, they made a lot of stuff.
Oh my God, I see.
Oh man,
you see it? Yeah, my friend. It was solid. It was solid.
That was a legit battle of the gaming systems back then. Yeah, Jaguar, Neo Geo, Sega, Nintendo,
Panasonic,
3DO.
Yeah.
So
you said Neo Geo. I remember the Neo Geo.
Who was Bonk? Bonk was Bonk's Great Adventure. Was that Neo Geo?
Bonk
I actually was a little caveman. He was a little caveman with the big ass head.
With the big ass head.
Yeah.
Only time I ever played half those systems was at the flea market. They used to sell them. So they used to have like a TV, like TVs, and you could play it if you want to buy the games. Really, I remember that. That's the only time I ever played those systems. Nobody ever had them unless you were like super spoiled. And most of them were just military brats, so we weren't that damn spoiled.
Yeah. Well.
Bonks was TurboGrafx 16 NES. And Game Gear or not Game Gear.
So I want to hear Rich and Nick's fucking answers.
Yeah, the technological. That was a good.
He's a techie. So what's up, man? Don't say Transformers, motherfucker.
No.
Yeah. What was the jump for you to be like the future is here?
The future is here. I was thinking about the episode of Malcolm in the Middle when the kids beat their dad in basketball. Some of the future is now, old man. So I still honestly think, even though I know it's like broadband and all that kind of stuff, right? But if you think about it, right, like the amount of technology that we carry on our person on a daily basis, so this is probably the moment when it hit me, right? I remember when I was in that pilot program at USC and I got like that Palm Pilot kind of thing that had internet service on it?
Vaguely.
So I think that was because it was like 04, 05. And it was before like smartphones really became like an actual thing. And I remember having that device, but it was like you were able to access the internet, like truly access a actual web page in your hand. And I'm like this college student just running around with a little Palm device thing, right?
Yeah, nobody had it. Like there was still a point. By then, everybody had a cell phone, but remember going to college, everybody didn't even have a cell phone yet.
No, right? You had a cell phone. You either had like the Nokia 3390, which is the phone, the indestructible phone. Or I think a lot of people had like that Motorola T720.
Damn, you remember that name? Yeah, I had that. I was one of the first ones to have it because I got it from Craig. Because he bought the one with the color, and you're like, "Oh, you got a flip phone? You got a flip phone? Color?" Yep. I got the red one after that because he used to switch out them cases.
Right. So I think for me, I think that because at that point it allowed you to practically do anything from anywhere or answer any questions that you may have. So I still think it still points back to what I was saying before, that with broadband internet service is like the game changer across all the things, right? But I think like cell phone use, I think that's like the one where it's like, wait, because then at that point you're able to access your music, access movies, pictures. Like
to me, that
Yeah.
first droid, getting that first droid was next level to me because
Wait,
I didn't even understand the concept of me having Wi-Fi on my phone at the time, and I'm like, well, I got Wi-Fi on it. It didn't hit my brain to understand,
right.
because you didn't use that much data at the time. You know what I'm saying?
That's when that's when unlimited data was like, oh, it's fine.
Yeah,
It's okay
what
for
you
you
were
to
saying,
use all the
Sosa?
day.
What was the first droid? I don't.
The one that slid up.
It's the Motorola
Yeah.
A855.
Yeah, it
Mhm.
slid up, and I got sick of that noise. Droid.
Was that the
I
one
hate
before the
that.
Voyager?
No,
Yeah.
after the Voyager.
I think that was before that one.
In 09?
Wait, the Voyager. I had the Voyager.
No, not 09. Couldn't be.
The
was
Voyager was a
after that.
smartphone, right?
Yeah.
You didn't have data on it. You could have, but it wasn't. I forgot what they called it. I had
It
that
was a
phone.
dumb phone.
That was the last phone I had before I got a BlackBerry. That's when I went into smartphones.
Mm.
Was the
Shit.
Voyager.
My last one before I went to smartphones was a Dare. It was an LG Dare.
I remember the Dare. It was either the Dare or the chocolate was at around
It
the
was-
same time, right?
I can't
Yeah,
remember.
yeah.
I had an LG phone too, but it was the one
Yeah.
that it was like a
Might
little
be the-
candy bar, and you could flip it over.
Is that the,
And
was that
it had
the
like a
Envy?
full keyboard.
The LG Envy. That's what
It wasn't the
Because
but I
they
know
did a lot of
Envy
things
did
with
that.
V. Because I had the
Oh.
V and then I had the Voyager.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Nick, you're right. It looked like an Envy, but it wasn't the Envy. I can't remember what it
Okay.
was called.
Okay.
Shit, man. Y'all got a good memory because I don't remember what the fuck. I remember
Oh,
my
got-
first smartphone was a Motorola Q.
So you have to
Okay.
remember. See, at that time when we had the phone, it was like, all right, so you got to figure out what you're gonna eat, and then it's like, okay, well, I need it. My refund check just came through. I'm gonna get.
Yeah,
you
that's
the
when we
phone.
cop stuff. That's
Yep.
exactly when we cop
So
stuff.
you
Exactly.
remember you actually had to research because you're gonna be with that device truly for 2 years.
But yeah,
Easy.
well, I had 2 kids, so I didn't have all the luxury you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of Rich, I was able to keep a desktop longer than possible because he showed me how to upgrade my stuff.
Right.
And that's what I used to do with my refund check.
Oh yeah.
So
That
So-
faster drive, get some more RAM,
Yeah.
got a TV tuner in that shit. I used to record shit.
Oh,
I was
shit.
living
Right?
life.
Yeah,
I was
remember
living
that.
life. I got a TV tuner in my TV. In my
Yeah, that's right.
desktop. People like, how you watching TV on here and playing the video game? Don't worry about that. I used to be playing video games and
Yep.
watching, listening to MTV.
That's that's the only child because that's a selfish motherfucker, man.
Yeah. So you asked like what was one for me? I think one of the things for me as far as just suddenly changing was like the death of Blockbuster.
Ooh,
You just go and rent. It's like I couldn't even tell you when we stopped. Just out of nowhere, we just stopped going. You would
Yep.
rent games on Fridays. I can't tell you a specific date. It's just one day with the Blockbuster,
Mhm.
and for it,
Well, it was gone.
it stopped.
So
Yeah.
what did you do? Because Netflix was still a few years away from.
Well, we thought, and for us, we thought Hollywood Video just beat them out because
Yeah.
Hollywood Video stuck
Yeah.
around for a little while after Blockbuster closed.
Yeah,
That's what we thought. We didn't know the industry was dying.
Yeah, because at first we had Netflix, so, when you could they just seen the movies, and you just send it back. So
I
But
talked so much shit about that when it was happening. Oh, that's never going to be around. That's not going to
right.
be around. That shit ain't gonna last.
Well, technically it isn't.
yeah, not the original premise of it.
Yeah.
Well, the Red Box still around, ain't it?
Is it?
Yeah, I still see
It
people
is,
at
yeah.
the Red Box.
Yeah, Netflix
Yeah.
Red Box is still around.
The
But
Red
between-
Box is always at what's the name of the place? Walgreens. There's always people.
Yeah,
there.
Walgreens.
There's always
Yeah.
something.
It still
And
goes by the
Walmart.
honor system.
Yeah.
You promise you're
Nick,
gonna bring this back? You promise? You promise you're gonna bring it back?
So Nick, between you stop going to Blockbuster and pick up Netflix, how big a difference was that? Like, I mean, as far as time wise, 2-3 years? Because the last time I went to a Blockbuster was like
It's probably
2001, maybe
it's probably high school. So
98.
It was high school, and then I don't know. I think I came back from college one time, and next thing I know, I started seeing Netflix.
Okay, got it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
So-
remember my roommate freshman year had a Netflix envelope. And I remember looking at it, I was like, what is this?
exactly.
And he explained it to me, and I'm like, this don't make sense. I
Yo,
can't
they
get
just
it.
they just
couldn't
sent
put
you
my
a
head.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like
randomly.
And the thing about Blockbuster was still around even at this point. Because I think,
right.
because I think when I was living in Florence, there was still a Blockbuster there up until 2012 or 13. So it was still around even.
Yep.
Just people just weren't going. So
wow.
Do y'all remember? So do y'all remember the first, like when Netflix first started doing things on streaming, right? Where you like if you had a PlayStation, you had to put the disc in and
no idea.
load the website. Do y'all remember the first movie you watched on Netflix streaming?
Nope.
The first movie? No.
I'm late. I came to Netflix in 2011, so I have no idea what the fuck y'all talking about.
I don't remember.
I don't either.
Mine was in.
I wish I could go
08.
look it up.
It was 08, 09. So the first movie I watched on Netflix actually was the first Thor.
Oh wow.
And here's the thing about that movie is because that was one of the few Marvel movies I didn't actually see in theaters because at the time I was like, don't really care. I saw Iron Man, Thor, don't really care about the character. It'll be all right. Like not like that, right?
Progression.
Yeah, like I didn't see the progression, right? And then I saw, and the thing is, that's what made me actually really like Thor because I think the first Thor movie is my favorite of the 4 movies now.
I would agree with that. I love the first one.
Yeah, like to me, I think the first had the right balance of everything in it. But I remember watching that movie the first time I was like, yo, I just watched an entire movie at the house. And didn't have, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't leave, didn't have to do anything because me and my brother we watched the movie together. And I remember the second movie I watched, and the second movie was WALL-E. So it's also funny because those movies were both on Netflix, and now it's like, oh, Disney Plus has all of that.
Yeah. Give me that.
Wow.
Let me get that up off you.
Izzo just made me remember something. When he was saying his roommate was trying to explain Netflix to him, my freshman year, 94, 95 of college, someone was trying to explain email to me, and I was like, I still don't know what the fuck you're talking about. It's an electronic letter. Yeah.
You didn't get that?
Because he kept saying it's an electronic letter. Okay, how the fuck am I going to get it?
Right. I mean, if you explain it badly, you won't understand it.
Scene, Thor and no, it wasn't a post-credit scene. Thor and Doctor Strange. Thor and Doctor Strange are talking to each other. He was like, "You could have sent me an email." Do you have?
Is this? Is this before the movie You've Got Mail? Because that made it more sense for me.
Well, first of all, why the fuck would I watch that?
I never watched it, but they talked about it all the time.
But no, I have no idea.
Oh.
No. So
yeah,
94, 95, whatever what the fuck going on, they came
95, that movie
in college. They came up to you in college and they said, do you want an email address? I say, what is that? Mind you, Christian school, so you're not supposed to swear. Whatever. It's an electronic letter. Okay, guys. Okay. Now keep explaining. He kept trying to explain. I was like, all right, my man. What the fuck does that mean? How the fuck am I gonna get an electronic letter? Is it gonna come to my TV? What the fuck is an electronic?
Technically, at some point, it could.
Because mind you, I didn't thought a word processor was the same thing as a computer at the time because I didn't know the fucking difference. We were poor. We didn't know this shit. So still has shut the fuck up.
So you say just in the email. But that's we were probably all going through. We were going through this, even though you were already a freshman in college. We were still all going through this. What the fuck are you trying to sell me thing at the same time?
Right. My godfather sent me. I was at his house. He said, "Why don't you go upstairs and check out the computer? We got AOL. The fuck is that?"
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can look on the internet. Okay, what the fuck is that?
Listen, I remember vaguely. Well, like I can see it right now. I walked in the house. We were living in Atlanta. I walked in the apartment we were all staying in, and the computer was in the corner. I'd never seen it before. The computer was in the corner. My mom said, "Look, y'all, we got the internet." I was like, "Okay." I just turned around and went back outside. I never touched it. Never touched that thing. And that was 95. We had the internet.
Oh, y'all had a computer early. I didn't get one till like 99.
I didn't know what it was. It was there for like a week or so, and then she boxed it up because nobody used it. We didn't know what it was for.
So
if you would have said you can watch porn on it, I'm good. Let's get it.
What time?
I had HBO, so that was good.
Well, I mean,
I didn't know there was more at the time.
I'm just saying, man.
In 95, I definitely would have been like, okay.
Yeah, I just went back outside and started thugging again. Or what
I would have been like, thugging. Yeah, I want to go shoot basketball and pretend I'm Penny Hardaway. That's what I would have said around that time.
So it's go ahead, so I'm sorry.
And then real quick, Rich. And then 5 years later, Swordfish comes out, and they have a little part where he says, "Yeah, I put this. I was in college in 80 whatever, and I put a worm in such and such." I was like, "How long has the internet been around?"
Well, you got to remember, it started in schools at colleges.
Right.
I'm sorry.
As research purposes. So internet's been around for a long time. It just wasn't a consumer thing until the 90s.
And the sad part is I saw it slowly destroy the social scene in college. Because, when you get there, everybody's outside talking to you and you all, doing your thing and you're visiting each other's rooms. But then the computer lab, got internet.
Okay.
So word started spreading.
Merchandise.
Word started spread like, yo, you can talk to these girls at other colleges just by sitting at the computer, or you can just do this at sitting at the computer. And slowly people started leaving the yard and going to the computer lab. It slowly just started killing the whole social scene. It's like people would have rather sat in that computer lab all day than socialize.
All night.
Mm-hmm.
All night.
Yeah. And this is how far back we are for people that don't know how old we are. One of the guys in the dorm came out his dorm room with a cordless regular phone.
I see you.
And it went around. It was the phone. It was the headset phone. And he had a little keyboard with the numbers on it where he could dial somebody else.
Oh, the little.
Yeah.
Wait. Say this again.
So this is a regular phone. These are regular phones. Like, these ain't cell phones. It was a headset. And the headset was connected to the headset had a cord, of course.
Oh,
and it was connected to like the phone thing is where you can push the numbers and call somebody.
Oh,
that was the future for us.
I had that. I used to walk around my little dorm room like with that thing. Well, I thought I was shit.
Yeah, that was the future.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I got tired of caking like this in the bed.
Hey,
sleeping with the phone on your head like this, yeah, girl.
But guess what? Who used to fall asleep on the phone because you just like, oh. Because you ain't holding the phone no more. You ain't holding the phone no more. Fall asleep all the time.
Oh man.
Do y'all remember y'all aims? Screen names?
J28.
Iceberg Slim.
Mad Zingo 81.
It was
Mad Dingo 81.
God damn, Brian.
Yep. MADDINGO.
J28. That was mine.
In first and last name 83.
Optimus. Yep. Yeah, that is yours.
That's right.
Yeah. And my screen name now came from my first Gmail account for everything.
AIM. Wow.
Which is still the one I use.
After I pledged, we switched over to Yahoo, and then it was Sigma since 2000, and it's been that. And that's big nuts bartending. He ain't lying because I saw that before. I've seen this email. I've seen that. Shut up.
I'm about to say you fucked up.
Pause.
But yeah, it's been, and that Sigma Sense is still up. It's still active.
Oh, for real? Oh shit.
Yeah, that was when you used to ask girls for pictures all the time, and they probably still in that email.
I wish I didn't deactivate my
Can you delete that shit,
Black Planet so I can see that fucking HTML shit.
Your Black Planet is not deleted. I promise you. I
deactivated it a long time ago.
It's still up. It's probably still up.
I don't even remember my name, so it don't even matter.
Because they usually do like Facebook. You'd be like, "Oh, you deactivated? We're just gonna put it in the closet over here until you log in again."
But I don't remember the name unless I would dig through my Yahoo email, which still exists.
My Black
Yahoo email is from like '98. By the way,
Damn.
Same here.
that's when I started that account.
You guys
25 years ago, huh?
Have y'all tried to check your MySpace?
I deactivated that too.
Yeah, it's still up, but yeah, it's not just like any of the HTML tags.
It's like a music thing now. Like they killed it.
Yeah, it's not anywhere close to where you can use it before.
MySpace used to be lit though. Used to be very lit.
That top 8.
That would be my third. If anything, that would be my third thing. Social media. I'm late to everything. So social media was my third. Technology
used to hurt people's feelings.
It did. What?
Top 8 used to hurt people's feelings.
Say what now?
The top 8 on MySpace. They
top 8.
They feel like, wait, I ain't in the top 8.
Yeah.
I'd be like, it ain't that deep.
I didn't know it like
Rob,
that.
Rob,
like,
to
just
be
know
honest,
I put her there against Mass, man. Relax.
Nick. This is the thing I was telling you about when Kevin Hart did the movie with Wesley Snipes, and he was a completely different character in it.
I've never watched that.
I still ain't watched
it's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty
like
good.
Kevin Hart.
Okay.
No,
The
but
only reason I was going to watch it
of
is because of Wesley Snipes. Keep it a
yeah, it's more of a drama type thing than a regular Kevin Hart movie.
You know what? That's not saying much, but I will give it a chance.
He's not goofy in the movie. He's not goofy in it.
So he's actually playing a role.
Give it a chance.
Yeah.
Because you motherfuckers like it's like selling Kevin Hart to Nick is like selling kids to you motherfuckers. Like y'all not giving it.
Hey, now I did watch the stand up. That you asked me to watch. I did watch it.
You did.
Which one did you watch?
I have to look it back up. I can't remember the name of it. It was the one there's a joke about an ostrich and about being a parent.
No,
you told me to watch that one. You told me to watch that one.
I thought I told you to watch the first one. I thought the first one is the funniest one to me.
Wait, hold on. Let me see what it's called. Hold on.
Yeah, it's like the first two or three are the good ones. But that one, I think that was late.
Whoa, now you talk about oxymoron. Hold on now.
Joe.
Oh, easy now.
Rude.
I still like
I'll be that.
Hart over Cat Williams though.
You like who?
Kevin Hart over Cat Williams.
You're on drugs, but that's okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you. When you say stuff like that,
that's actually not.
It's not a hot take.
It's really not though.
Let's do this because every comedian kind of veers off what they started with doing after like the third or fourth show. So would you put Cat Williams' first one that you've seen, first stand up against Kevin Hart's first one?
Yes.
And still say the same thing.
Now.
Yes.
Now.
No, I'm saying. Let me say one thing. Hold on. I think about Cat Williams, he's still trying to live off the first one. He cannot repeat that. In my opinion.
And I felt like his next couple sounded like the first one.
That's my point.
That's what bothered me.
Yeah.
So the shit got old. So
yeah, while everybody else shit sounds so much different. 99% of comedians to me sound so much different, special.
Because I think I get what you're saying, Brian, but I'll put Cat up against Kevin, and it'll be similar as far as stature.
Mm-hmm.
But
they're both the same height.
But
I was gonna say that.
Yeah, I've met Cat Williams. He is very short.
But
you know who tiny?
Who?
Kevin Hart.
What's the religious guy name?
Kirk Franklin.
Yeah,
Kirk Franklin. Like he's
like an inch.
A lot of these talented people must got to be short. It's just like
you got to because it's the Napoleon complex. They have to be the loudest and the funniest and you don't have the Napoleon complex because you probably had better people around you than a lot of little people. You're not a little person.
Well, Sosa had.
Okay. What'd you say, motherfucker? I didn't hear you.
I looked down when he said it.
That was the point.
That was the point.
I don't have LDE, motherfucker. I don't know what he said, so I'm just assuming.
Oh, he didn't say anything. He just blanked it out when he was
you
talking.
motherfucker.
Damn.
No, I don't. And people be like, well, but you do this. Listen, I'll bully anybody. I'll bully a little person. I'm not a Napoleon complex person. They're not gonna bother with the little person.
All of the great artists that I've met working in radio, they've been tiny.
What
like
do you
Kurt Franklin, Big Boy is super fucking short.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
You're taller
Big
than
Boy's
him?
not tall.
Yeah,
Wait,
Big Boy's not tall at all. Yes.
Yeah, I've seen him on TV. He looks short. He looks short.
CeeLo is
a pygmy.
Yeah.
He's
very small.
what?
He's very small.
The word pygmy.
Wait,
pygmy.
Yes.
You did.
Wasn't that African tribe?
Wait,
Huh?
he's Oompa Loompa?
God damn.
Yeah, he's Oompa Loompa, and he has real short arms too. So it's weird. It's cool.
So he's Oompa Loompa.
Yeah. Hey, real quick history lesson. Real quick history lesson. You know, the Oompa Loompas were really supposed to be pygmies, and the chocolate factory guy was supposed to be like this black guy who thought he was better than the other black people because he had made it to the point where he owned his own factory. Like they completely changed that that movie.
They kind of had to because that's
yeah.
Because
where did you hear this? Because I need to read this.
You Google it. Go ahead and Google it. Go ahead, Google it.
Because if it winds up being, if I see the word retrograde or super melanated or anything like that, I'm be like, Brian.
Oh shit! No.
Okay.
And I saw what you said about my book. Goddamn it! It wasn't none of that.
But I was like, no, I think that's great. I said, but if they mentioned the word retrograde, and I was like, just throw it in the trash. Throw it in the trash.
But people were liking it and agreeing with him. Like, God damn it, Rich, fuck my shit up.
Hey, so I'm sorry. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the first Willy Wonka is Gene Wilder, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
There's not one before him.
No, I don't think so.
If Gene Wilder's on the set, you're not gonna talk that crazy shit, and he's gonna ask to change the script because he had that kind of star power back then,
right?
And Roots came out around the same time, so you better change the shit for narrative purposes. So I believe Brian because I mean Hollywood was just so fucked up back then, but damn.
Yep.
But the Oompa Loompa song wouldn't be as cool though.
No,
hell no, not with a bunch of little black African people.
No, that would have been that's cancel worthy.
Yeah, because it was all pygmies that he kidnapped to come and work in his factory.
Are you serious?
That doesn't.
Wait, is this a book? Wait,
I'm gonna leave it.
There we go. Go ahead, hit with whatever.
Joe got receipts.
I mean, if
shit,
I am happy to read this, and I have to take it and digest it because I'll be like, wait.
Yeah, I'm not gonna read it right now.
Right.
You gotta fuck around and ruin your childhood.
I didn't say that it's not possible. It's just more like, okay.
Joe got receipts.
Hey,
your dog said Willy Wonka was black. What did it say?
Wonka.
Oompa Loompa.
And I can't even say that no more, man.
We were niggas. I thought you knew.
I'm
hey,
out.
Brian. I can't stand Brian, dude.
You can't
We
stand
were living in happiness too. Till that motherfucker came in our zoo.
Oh shit! It's time to end this show.
Is it? Damn.
Yes. Look what time it is.
Yes.
Especially
Yeah,
when
it
you
is.
say that.
All right, y'all. We appreciate y'all coming in and keeping us company. We thank you for allowing us to keep you company as well. It's been a good show. We're going to come back next Thursday with more topics. Hopefully, nothing too detrimental happens, so we can continue to keep it light. We know things are happening in the news. We're very aware. We are very educated men, and we watch the news. But sometimes you just need a fucking escape. But if something truly detrimental happens, we will address it. But we're gonna look at this link. Look at that, Rob talking about holy shit. I must be right. So on behalf of me, Nick, Izzo's Evil Sosa, and Rich, man, appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all next Thursday. Peace.
Fuck you.